Aircraft tail strikes aren't usually anything to report about, neither are go-arounds. When a tail strike takes place during a go-around, it also might not be too newsworthy, but since it was caught on video, we thought we would take a look at what happened. As reported by the Aviation Herald, a Turkish Airlines Airbus A321neo with registration Tango Charlie Lima Sierra Lima was performing flight TK-1771 from Istanbul, Turkey to Prague, Czechia on May 11th when the incident took place. The jet had an uneventful takeoff out of Istanbul, but its landing in Prague wasn't quite as uneventful. Attempting to land at Prague's runway 12 at 14:19 local time, the crew initiated a go-around, as you can see from the video here. However, the tail contacted the runway surface in the process. The Aviation Herald states that the aircraft then climbed out to 4,000 feet, positioned for another approach and landed on runway 12 without further incident about 15 minutes later and taxied to the apron. From the video, it would appear that the initial contact was rather hard, causing the jet to bounce. This could have been what prompted the pilot flying to re-engage thrust and initiate a go-around. However, we're not certain. Of course, it also could have been something else, such as landing too far down the runway or at too high of a speed. The weather data presented by the Aviation Herald, as well as what we can see in the video, show that ceiling and visibility were okay. As for winds, METAR's data show that they weren't too bad, between 6 to 8 knots with variable direction between 20 and 80 degrees around the time of landing. Pulling up a little too sharply, the A321's long fuselage struck the runway. The return flight to Istanbul, flight TK-1772, was cancelled. A quick check of Flight Radar 24 information shows this jet has remained in Prague for over a week, at least at the time of making this video. Interestingly, Airbus has put out documentation to help pilots prevent tail strikes while performing go-arounds. The document, aptly titled "Preventing Tail Strike During Go-Around Near the Ground," tells pilots, "The application of full backstick by the flight crew was reported in many of the tail strikes during go-around near to the ground events. This was a common contributor to these events as this action led to a high rate of rotation." It goes on to say, "When performing a go-around near the ground, the pilot flying and pilot monitoring must monitor the pitch and the pilot flying must avoid excessive nose-up input." What do you think prompted the Turkish Airlines pilot to initiate go-around? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.